Alright, so on the top left, you'll see we have the no board. So any of my movements, including my mouse, you're going to be able to see exactly what it is that I'm pressing. Let's go ahead and hop into a helicopter. Now we have to understand, and if this is the only thing you get from this video, it's going to change your helicopter experience exponentially. Everything we do in the helicopter is based off of momentum. We have to build speed, we have to build velocity, we have to be going in a direction to actually capitalize on those sharp turns, those movements, those turnarounds. Everything is based on momentum. If we are just hovering in the air, we have absolutely no momentum. That means if we try to go somewhere, it's just not going to work. So the momentum is gained on this downward pressure. So let's hold W. What we're doing literally is just creating a downward pressure pointing downward from our aircraft, and it's lifting us up. Now, this is the momentum that we have to understand. You have to visualize it's pushing away from the bottom of your aircraft. So if we tilt forward and we give ourselves some W, we're just building momentum away from the bottom of our aircraft. Same if we tilt horizontally, we're going to start going right because we're building momentum away from the bottom. Same if we hold left, we're just building momentum away from our right. Okay, so that is extremely important to understand and actually grasp that. We're building momentum away from the back of us. We're building momentum away from the front of us. We're building momentum away from our right, and we're building momentum away from our left. Now, if we want to kill all of our momentum, we can just release all of our keys. Or if we really want to go down, we can do that and just start going down. Now, we can just directly turn. If we use D, we're going to turn to our right. If we use A, we're going to turn to our left. But these movements by themselves with no momentum aren't actually going to get us anywhere. Something you want to practice, and you can come into this portal lobby. I'll leave the portal code in the description down below. It is just aircrafts. Everything has like 1,000% health, and you can just fly around forever without worrying about dying. Unless you crash a lot, then you're going to die. But you can just redeploy. There's an infinite amount of aircraft just sitting at the spawn. So just practice going on these runs. So we're up in the air. Let's just say we just took off, and we're going to pitch forward a little bit. We're going to start gaining a little bit of momentum. Now, if we want to make a turn to go back around this mountain, we're going to go away and pitch. Okay, so those are those sharp turns. So let's gain momentum again, and I will show you. So we are using A, and we are also rolling our mouse, right? We're rolling our mouse a little bit to the right. So we're going away from the right, and we're turning. And all of a sudden you have those beautiful sharp turns. And in this lobby, you can practice that a few times. Just go down. And now we're going to turn in the right direction. Now let's talk about making sweeps. So you're up in the air, and let's just say you're wanting to sweep that pad. Well, we have our momentum. All we're going to do is pitch forward and actually release the throttle. It's going to feel like you're falling, but at the last moment, if we give it throttle and pull up, all of a sudden we're right out of it. So we kill the throttle, we dive in, we do our run, and then we can pull up, giving it throttle at the last moment, do our turn, and we're back on target. And honestly, if you know those two things, the release, the strafe, slide down on your mouse while you give it throttle. Again, pitch up, so face down, do your strafe, slide your mouse back while you give it throttle or W, and then just master your turns to reposition. Now, if you can master these two things, just how to strafe and how to turn, you are going to already be miles ahead most of the other people that are getting in these helicopters. Again, we're just using this strip. We are pitching forward. We are doing our strafe. We are sliding our mouse back and giving it throttle. We are pitching forward. We are releasing our throttle, sliding our mouse back, giving more throttle. We're doing our turn and just resetting for the next run. That is all we're doing. That is all we're practicing over and over again. You get your turns down, you get your strafe down, you start to understand the fundamentals of how the momentum works, the push down from the propellers. It will start to feel more natural, and you'll just be able to get on target no matter where you are. no matter where they are, no matter what building they're in. It's actually kind of crazy how efficient these helicopters can be once you know how to achieve your targets. And really, all of that just comes back to understanding how exactly these helicopters create their momentum.